Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is W.T.F Nation Radio.
Just running from the pain in my heart. Into the arms of another, and for a while she made me feel alright. But in a crazy blunder, your love took me back under. Now I'm tied to those shackles and chains. Said don't cry for me, stars. I love you and I want you, and you'll always draw me near. I'm just running from the pain in my heart. I'm just running from the pain in my heart. Unwind, and now I'm right back from where it began. How old will I be when you finally set me free, and the sun shines on my heart again? Said don't cry for me, sweet Anna Lee. Stars. I love you and I want you, and you'll always I'm just running from the pain in my heart. I'm just running from the pain in my heart. I'm just running from the pain in my heart.
Come on out, 1965, them boys were called upon. Some fist-fighting cowboys in them jungles of Vietnam. I'm an airborne man, baby. Drop me anywhere you please. Yeah, I'm one mean motherfucker. Don't you never double-cross me. 19 years old, doing the bidding for Uncle Sam. Desert boots strapped on my feet, machine gun in my head. I'm an airborne man, baby. Drop me anywhere you please. Y'all, I'm one mean motherfucker. Don't you never double cross me. Come on now. Strapped across my vest, 800 more, and I'm gonna pluck one in your chest. I'm an airborne man, baby. Drop me anywhere you please. Y'all, I'm one mean motherfucker. Don't you never double cross me. Oh, 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 oh. I'm a mean motherfucker. Don't you never. I'm a mean motherfucker. So don't you never double cross me.
wear a condom. We're in Fayetteville. No one gets STDs here.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the smoke pit. What's up? Hey, I turned my mic on this time. I'm learning. It's only taking me fucking like 4 years of doing this to figure out I gotta unmute my button. Hey, thanks for being here. Thanks, Spanky and King Smith. Thanks for showing up. King Smith staying late. He had his show earlier. This is the second half of the doubleheader. This is the least anticipated game of the week. But hey, it's whatever. If we're all good. Patrick's here. He's here. Fucking what's going on, man? I'm glad. Hey, good. I'm glad you can hear me this week, King, because I was I slack a lot, man. Because here's the deal. My house is loud, right? And my shit's in my basement. So I have to, like, yell at my kids, like, shut the fuck up. Radar's got to do his show, so y'all shut up so I can do my shit. And I mute myself so I can yell at my kids. And then I come down here and act like I'm all professional. She'd be like, hello, welcome to the show. I don't yell at my kids at all. I am no longer mean as fuck to my kids. What's up, Phil? What's going on, man? Hey, so you guys, I'm going to pick up where we left off in case you actually give a shit or not. I don't know. So last week, I had to bounce like super quick, right? My fucking kid got into a car accident. Hold up. So, sloppy seconds. Yeah, just about. Still dripping from earlier. It's all right, though. It's all right. I hosed out. Hey, what's going on, man? K-Mill shit works. That's good. Anyway, so last week, you know, I was like 15 minutes into my show. I get a text from my wife. Hey, just letting you know, one of the kids, she said he hit the mailbox. Was first. I was like, fuck it, whatever. But I'll fucking deal with it in a little bit. I'm in the middle of doing some shit. And she's like, the cops have him. The fucking cops have him. What do you mean the fucking cops have my kid? This is fucking ridiculous. So I go to break. I cut to a quick break, right? Call the wife. She's at work, freaking the fuck out. And so my kid is in my fucking car, my BMW, right? Not his fucking piece of shit, broke down fucking 2000 Jetta TDI bullshit. No, he's in my fucking BMW. And he is going out of my driveway to go down the street to his soccer coach's house. He forgot something, right? He forgot they wear a bra. They call him a tracker. They got a little chip in them, and he can download the practice stuff, right? So he runs down there. It's 4 fucking blocks. 4 blocks from our house to the coach's house. Okay? So this motherfucker in my car. Yeah, no, there ain't no fucking turns. I don't even think a BMW comes with turn signals. Like it just beeps at you that it's supposed to have turn signals on. Anyway, so he fucking gets in my car, plugs his phone in, because God forbid a teenager drives 4 fucking blocks without having the perfect fucking music rattling the shit out of my Harman Kardon stereo because I'm bougie as fuck. I don't even listen to fucking the car. My shit is not even Bluetooth to my car. Because I don't want to I listen to nothing. It's like when I drag my 15-minute drive to work, that's 15 minutes of silence that I enjoy. Right? So he has to plug all his shit in. He backs out of the driveway. When he backs out of the driveway, his phone slides off the fucking the deal. Right? And slides off the console. So he goes driving down the fucking road, reaching over in the passenger floorboard to find his phone, because that's the fucking utmost important thing to a 15-year-old boy. As he's going down the road, we live in kind of a rural area, right? Kind of a suburby kind of town, kind of bougie, if I'm being honest. And we have like mailboxes on the right side of the road, because why fucking have them in the house? You gotta have them on the road, so the post office guy doesn't get out of the fucking car anymore, right? So as he's driving, reaches for his phone, fucking car veers to the right, hits one set of 4 mailboxes, Does my dumbass kid hit the brakes or nothing? No. Fuck that. For some reason, he floors it, grabs the steering wheel, and then broadsides another set of 4 fucking mailboxes. And still drives to his fucking coach's house, and the cops pull him the fuck over, and we're like, hey, you got some problems going on here? But motherfucker, stop! I don't know what the fuck was going through his mind. So anyway, so I was a little bit more animated than I just was telling the story when I get down there, as soon as I find out what the fuck he was going on, right? So I get down there, and I'm fucking laying into him like a fucking drill instructor at Paris Island, right? Just into him. You fucking dumb motherfucker. What if that been some kid checking his fucking mail? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? So I'm fucking yelling at my kid, and the cops, like, back up, and finally, after, like, 3 minutes of me reaming his ass, pull me to the side. And they're like, hey, you know, he's okay. The mailbox is just fucking mailboxes. The car will get fixed. Da-da-da-da-da. And then they ask me, the cop goes, I don't even think we're going to write him a citation because you're going to do way more than $100 charges citation's going to do. And I was like, huh, awesome. I should yell at my kids more often. I say my kid. I say me. Let's be honest. So yeah, he took out 7 or 8 mailboxes. I'm not entirely sure. I think it was 8. I think it was 2 4-packs of mailboxes. Might have been 3 on the one. I don't know. But yeah. And so in the meantime, because it's a fucking BMW, and the headlights, he took out both headlights. Both headlights are broken. They're $2,400 for the fucking headlamps. Just the headlamps. And then it, like, took out the intercooler. It took out a bunch of piping. It took out the fucking radiator support. It took out the hood. It took out both front fenders are fucked. The passenger side door is fucked. The passenger side rear door is fucked. Like, there's, like, in the body panel and shit. It's like fucking, he totaled my, I'm pretty sure. It's at like $16,000, right? So I have to wait because it's right on the fucking cusp of totaling my car now. If you would have like smashed it or caught it on fire or some shit, so where it was for sure totaled, I could go buy a new fucking car. But now I don't know, and it's going to take me up to 10 days for them to determine whether they're not going to fucking total my car or not. So now I got to drive my. Okay, hold on. We have extra vehicles. It's how we are. I have my pickup that I use for like hauling fucking garbage to the dump. We do a lot of like projects and shit. We have an old house, so we're always like, I have an X1, Phil. I wish I had an M4. That'd be fucking tight. No, because if I had an M4, it'd probably be even more expensive when my kid fucking broke it. Anyway, so we turn around. I have got an old. And it's a gasser. I don't have a diesel because that's fucking, I'm not that cool. But I have my old V10, 3/4 ton Ford. I'm driving it to work, driving it around, getting my grand fucking 8 miles a gallon because that's what V10s get. Just kick in a few times for a penny and a 4-pound, right? And just get the fucking ding, 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 just beat the shit out of it. No, so anyway, LS swapping. I tell you what'll happen. If the insurance doesn't fix it, I'll just put it up. I'll buy it back. We'll put it up for like auction, and you guys can fucking take my Beamer and then fucking do cool shit with it. So I'll keep the motor. I'll put dude, we should take that fucking. It's a twin turbo 4-cylinder in it. Put a Cummins in it. That fucking Cummins probably way more than the car does. But we'll take that 4-cylinder out, put it like in a go-kart or something, or like a little fucking. Cause it's like a 200, I think it's like a 260 horse. I don't even remember what. It's a pretty scooty little outfit. Put that little motor in something cool. That'd be cool. Anyway, so yeah, so he's fine. Car's fucked. Mailboxes were fucked, but I mean, no harm, no foul. I mean, realistically, but yeah. So that's why I did have to bounce out of here real quick, and I appreciate you guys being understanding and shit and kind of let me rant and rave about it. And you know, I have 8 kids, 6 of whom now are driving. Yeah, I've passed the threshold of driving. Jonah's the next one. Every single one of my kids has ripped off the front bumper on something. Yeah, at least the Astro guy would take it, right? Put him in the riding lawnmower. Here's the fucking deal, Captain Wayne. This is what gets me the most about it. It's 4 fucking blocks. My lazy ass kids can't ride their fucking bikes. Heath. We still go back to that. My lazy ass kids can't ride their bikes or fucking walk to anywhere. I'm 4 blocks from the school. I'm less than a mile from the school. I think my fucking kids could walk to school. Absolutely not. All of them have fucking broken shit in my driveway or right around the house. Rip the fucking front bumper off on the fence or something like that. It's just a thing. So, Heath, I fucking love you right now for that. I fucking love, because we have, so my wife's brother, he passed away several years ago, and we got all of his stuff. He has a Miata, had a Miata. We still have it. And it's kind of been running like shit lately. That's actually a really good fucking idea. Put that motor in the Miata. Yeah, I love it. I'm in. I'm going to talk to the wife about it. The riding lawnmower is fucking hilarious, but a fucking Miata would work. It actually would work. An ultralight airplane? Like a Piper? Your insurance would be crazy call a new driver. Yes, dude. Dude, I pay fucking like $800 a month in car insurance. But here's the deal, and this is the deal I have with all the kids, is whatever my insurance goes up by adding them and their vehicle to my insurance, they pay me. So, and our oldest, sup, Rich, what's going on, man? My oldest is on his own insurance. He's the one who went to Germany. He's back. He's on his own insurance. The next one, I think we are going to put, this will be the last month we cover him. He's married, fucking has a real job. He can start paying for his own car insurance. Fan bolt on roller skate. Oh, here's the, people LS. Yeah, that's absolutely. I wonder, so mine's all-wheel drive. I wonder if I get the all-wheel drive system to work in it too. Because that would be fucking tits. An all-wheel drive, twin turbo, fucking 1.8 liter Miata. With a, was it an 8-speed automatic behind it? Is it 8 or 10? It might be a 10-speed. I don't know. With the paddle, it's got the paddle shifters too. If I could get all that in that fucking Miata, dude, that thing would scoot. Oh my god, my wife would kill me. I'd probably die. It'd probably be the fastest thing I've ever driven. I'd probably die. Anyway, so yeah, so that's where I'm at. So in the meantime, I can't even go car shopping because I still have, I have a $500 a month car payment. And with my luck, they'd fucking fix it, and then I'd be stuck with a $500 car payment on my BMW and whatever else I buy. I think I'm going to go a little bit more because my last car, so this is the last 3 vehicles I've purchased have either went to my kids or been wrecked by my kids, right? I'll hit it back. I bought a brand new Subaru. I had a Subaru Crosstrek. My wife ended up taking it from me. And then I had a Passat with the WR6 in it. That was a fast fucking car. My daughter has that now. And now my son wrecked my Beamer. And that was, fucking BMWs are expensive on insurance too. Lift it and put tires on it. Yes. Phil says, I used to live 10 miles from my high school and used to ride my 1-speed BMX bike there almost every day with my skateboard and back to the skate park after school and go back home. Yeah. See, like I used to rollerblade everywhere. Margaret says, when my son did something similar, the cop said, I wish more parents would do this because I don't play. I'm with a single mom trying to raise 4 teens and 1 adopted teen. I was left for even a younger model, so I'll know that. Yeah. 4 girls and 2 boys, you never know. Fuck yeah, dude. We have 4 and 4. Get a Hellcat. No, dude, I can't get a Hellcat. I got to get something all-wheel drive. Ascent. I actually, you know what? I'm looking at Ascents. I am looking at Ascents because my wife loves her Subaru. I don't love... I have a love-hate relationship with the eyesight. Because I don't... it's better now I have hearing aids, but I didn't used to hear the beep when it would fucking lock onto somebody, right? So I set my cruise control at 80, 85 going down the interstate because the speed... Hold on, the speed limit's 80 here on the interstate. So let's just chill out. I'm not speeding. I am. And get an M3 X drive. Yeah, my wife would fucking love that. I would love that. I still have too many kids. Let me get a couple kids out, and I'm down. I'm down to get the M3. Or an X5 with the M package, X5M or whatever. I kind of look at those. Or an X6. I like the old X6s a lot. Anyway, like before I got my hearing aids, I couldn't hear the beep. And so I think I'm cruising like fucking 85 miles an hour down the interstate, and it like gradually slows you down. So I'm going like 75 behind some fucking semi. Fuck that, dude. I don't want that shit. No. Nah. I don't want that shit. So, but now I'm getting used to it. Like we just took her car across the state last week, and I really do like that Subaru a whole lot. Gotta be an M, no M packages. Fuck, dude. I gotta haul kids. I can't just haul ass. I gotta haul kids too. And right now we have a foreign exchange student. So we have 3 teenage boys, all like, it's either 13, 15, and 16. And they're all big, dude. All of our kids are like 6 foot. I can't put them in the back of like a fucking get Audi TT or some shit. You can turn off the adaptive cruise. Yeah, ish. Like, it's kind of one of those things. I kind of like having it sometimes, like when it's like trafficy. I do like that. But I also have a problem with, I mean, just like just the interstate cruising. I don't know. But the more I get used to it, the more I like it. Got 26 miles per gallon last trip to Florida. And see, my Beamer was getting 31. I use no ethanol gas. I use a 10%. Hot air balloon time. Fuck yeah, dude. That'd be great. Except for I don't know where I park it when I go to work. Maybe I should get a helicopter. I saw those like the Diesel Dave and them got a fucking helicopter. They go on 46. Maybe I should get one of those. Oh, start buying Prius. Something embarrassing. Your kids want to drive your car. Well, there they go. Fuck yeah. That's it. Phil, I fucking thought about that because I was looking, and actually, I'm not going to say dream car because that's a little much, but I really, really, really want a Subaru Baja. Like the 04 to 07 Subaru Bajas. I really want one of those. Maybe I should get one of those and drop that BMW motor in it. That would be fucking tits. There we go. Had a 19 Kia Forte and could get 41 in the city and over 50 on the highway if you hypermile right. See, I'm not going to hypermile shit. I ain't too worried about it. I just want to set the cruise control and go. That's still not bad. Kia Forte. Those are little, though, right? Aren't those small? Boss had a Raptor R. His son has a Raptor R. The boss's wife has a BMW SUV with twin turbo V12. The twin turbo V12? Oof. Make a killdozer. I think... Here's the deal. I don't have any more time for projects. But I want one. Make a killdozer out of the Beamer. Oh, I need like a... for like 2 years, I need a third row SUV. For like 2 years, I need like a real like 7-seater. Because the boys are too big. I mean, like, they'll fit in the back of the Subaru. They'll fit in the back of that little Crosstrek, but man, it is tight in there. My Beamer was a little bit bigger, it was a little bit wider, so it wasn't so bad, but the Subaru's tight. Subaru's tight for all three. I mean, like, taking them like to class or taking them to school or some shit is different, but like, we live in the middle of fucking nowhere. So for us even to go to like Sam's Club takes like an hour, right? So we have to like packing all them big ass kids in that little car. It turns a lot. Actually, they fit better in my pickup. They fit better. I have a 3/4 ton pickup. They fit better in there. Maybe that's the play. Trade my pickup in on a new pickup, or get a like an Expedition or a Tahoe or something. I've been able to haul up in the back. Yeah, church van. I want one of those fucking Ford Transit vans. A Cybertruck. No, I'm not gay, dude. I don't need a Cybertruck. That sounds ridiculous. Last thing I'll ever buy. Okay. I'm not saying I would never buy an electric vehicle. But I think in where I'm at, the infrastructure's not there for them yet. That's the problem that I have. So, like, we do a lot of, like, driving across the street. Driving, like, 6-7 hours. Right? especially this time of year with soccer and shit. Like, dude, we drive to like Sioux Falls, which is like 400 miles away. Sioux Falls is right at 400 miles, and I know some of those are getting up to like that 350-ish range. But between here and there, I think there's only like one charging station. And so it'd be really tough, I think, to drive an electric vehicle all the way across the state. The majority of the driving I do to and from work, I could see that. I could see where an electric vehicle would be fucking advantageous to that. But man, it'd sure be tough, I think, to have that as my primary vehicle. 79 F350 double cab. Not much of an upgrade. I tell you what, I love those old Fords though. If it was a 73, 74, 75 with the round headlights, I'd get one. Or even just an old full-size Bronco. Think about Roblox. Everyone said the kid Roblox kid. What are you talking about? I don't know about that. Ooh, a Sequoia. Yes. Actually, if those weren't $1 million, I would buy a Sequoia. I do like those. I do like Sequoias a lot. Yeah. Dude, those fucking winters are brutal. And I don't know. I know that cold weather affects those batteries too. I do have a 2-car garage. I could pull it inside and park it inside during, overnight. But I think I'd have a problem over like the winter, like driving to work and whatnot. But yeah, our fucking winters are... Yeah, but dude, a fucking Sequoia. I would love a Sequoia. I actually had one for a minute. I had one of the older ones, though. And it had a lot of problems. I just got kind of a... I didn't get a lemon. I got a stoner car. So I had problems with it. If you do electric, it'd be a good idea to convert your house into some sort of solar just back. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I've thought about that, of doing the doing some sort of like Tesla does like a what do they call it, like the cyber roof or whatever. Dude, Heath, Ford Excursion one time, I've no bullshit been looking at them, dude. No bullshit. I saw one yesterday. It was an 02 with a 7.3 and it had like 140,000 miles on it. Killdozer church fan with the pop. Now we're getting a lot. 63K for what? For the Sequoias? I mean, 63 is a little bit more than I want to spend. Because here's the deal with that. Is I really only need the third row for like probably 2 more years. Once my kid right now is a sophomore. Once he graduates, I'm only going to have 2 kids at home. And one of them only temporary. So I'm kind of like, yeah, I think that's. I don't know if I want to spend that much for a vehicle I need for 2 years. That's kind of where I'm at. I mean, 63 is not bad, but I think I'd be more interested in like 40. I don't know. Anyway, the electric has no. It does. I've never driven a fully electric vehicle. I'll start that. Other than like a golf cart and shit, right? Or like them little fucking trucks we had those at Carson, those little fucking trucks. Not a huge fan of those. They do feel kind of weird, but I don't know. I wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't be against an all electric. I think that for where I'm at, they're not. If I was in a bigger city, if I was in like a Denver or something, 23 Sequoia SR5 for 60,590. Yeah. Drop them down to 40. And actually, I don't even need a new one. I've been kind of looking at old ones. Here's a problem with used Sequoias. And 4Runners are the same way. You either find a Sequoia or a 4Runner with 42,000 miles and they want more than brand new. Or it's a 2012 with 750,000 miles on it. And they want fucking 22 grand for it still. Bubba, the kid is a hero. He got 6 predators sent to jail on the Roblox game. Like sexual predators? Like they were trying to rape little kids? Dude, Bubba, what are you talking about? I want this story. What are you talking about here? Okay. Roblox. Roblox Roblox Kid Hero. Let me see if I can find that. Kid Hero. What are you talking about? Roblox Kid catches predators. Oh, you're talking about YouTuber Schlep for conducting predator hunts on his platform. Civilians trying to catch criminals is far from a new phenomenon, becoming creepy on YouTube and other platforms over the years. Wait, why are they banning the dude? What? Is this what you're talking about? Where they're like, okay, so this Schlep kid. Okay, so this dude, I'm gonna go to Business Insider. No, that's this Tube Fitter. Where's a real? Here we go. MSN.com. I'll go to them. That's a real fucking news source. Okay. Roblox Corporation sent a cease and desist letter to a creator known as Schlep, who was recognized for confronting alleged predators on the platform. In the letter, Roblox accuses Schlep of engaging in multiple violations of his terms of use and community standards, including simulated child endangerment conversations, soliciting or sharing personal identifying information, and encouraging users to move conversations off platform. Roblox stated that such conduct bypassed their safety system and increased risk to users. So this dude actively went to try to find sexual predators, and they're banning him. Okay, that makes sense. After he was banned from Roblox, the creator took to his own YouTube account, Schlep.tv, which has over 500,000 subscribers, to share the news with his fans. He opened his message with urgency, saying the video isn't going to be your typical video. According to Schlep, almost all of them have admitted to doing this before and to other Roblox users. Yet, instead of working with him, Roblox has terminated every account he's had since he was 8 years old, including ones actively used to communicate with suspects. Wow. Wow. One of the most insulting claims in Schlepp's view is that he wasn't reporting people quickly enough or to the right outlets. Tell me the right outlets. I have been trying to figure this out for like a year now, he cited an example of a Roblox user known as Nepali Incel, who made credible threats to the Las Vegas Sphere in a Roblox game, something Schlep reported both to Roblox and the FBI. Yet according to him, Roblox never banned that user. Wow. Their top streamers are now leaving the platform, and Louisiana is suing them. Good. Here's the deal. Is Schlep better than Chris Hansen? I don't know. I might be more scared to see this. I'm going to have to look up. I swear that somebody somewhere is assigned to watching my fucking Google and YouTube shit just because of what you guys tell me to look up in these fucking streams. I swear to you. There's some fucking dude somewhere being like, why this guy was looking up like pedophiles and giant dildos and shit. Not, dude. I don't want to look up giant dildos and pedophiles, but it's what you guys asked for. So he is coordinating something with it. I hope so. Because here's the thing. And this is where I think there's been some disconnect lately. We can all agree that being a pedophile is wrong. Right? We can all agree on that. Is there anybody here? I find it hard to believe that anybody's like, oh yeah, being a pedophile is cool. That's one of the coolest things you can do is be a pedo. Better have VPN. I need to get a VPN now. Yes, Phil, thank you. A little bit late. Fucked hard every group, right? But what I'm saying is like, when you have people, okay, when you have people who are actually good at this, I am functionally retarded when it comes to this stuff. I'm so bad at electronics and gaming and fucking, yeah, Afghans would say different. Man, we're not talking about that. I'm so bad at like computery stuff, right? Where like the other day, I'm at work and this guy's like fucking walking me through shit on the phone, and he actually drove an hour to my office to show me what the hell he was talking about. And he's like, this is how you change your settings on your printer. Anyway, we have these guys who are talented enough to catch these predators. And they're like, nah, fuck you, dude. We're terminating your shit. Why, dude? No, not bad dragon dildos again. No. Are those the tentacle ones or whatever we looked at? They're huge. No, we're not looking those up. Bocce Bozzy T-Boys. Fuck yeah. But yeah, why? These guys, these are the dudes who should be getting paid to do this. Roblox or the FBI or fucking somebody should be actually trying to stop these. These are the people who deserve to be behind bars. 89 billion a year is what? Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I wonder how much more money they'd make. And this is I'm not even being like shitty about this. Okay? I have my two youngest kids. Well, Gabe is a little bit older now, but I remember they both wanted my daughter wants Roblox so bad. And she is 9, almost 10, and really wants Roblox so bad. And Gabe wanted it for a long time, and when he was like 11, 12. He's 13 now. He's kind of grown out of that phase, but wanted that shit so bad. I was like, no, dude, there's too many fucking predators on it. And I can't believe I'm the only person that's told their parents, or as a parent, has told their kids that. If they had active searches, if they could show, hey, we have this crew of these, because here's the deal. Shaming them publicly is going to do more than locking them the fuck up's optimal, but publicly shaming these fucks, they're fucks. There's not a good word you can say about a pedophile. I'm sorry, there's not, except for Mr. President. Sorry, that was uncalled for. But these fucks can get away with whatever the fuck they like. Find them, attack them, ban them, find their IP address and arrest them if they are from somewhere fucking else. Another fucking country, report them to their fucking shit or ban that fucking IP address. Like, there's ways around this, and there's ways around both sides of it. That's why you have an active community of people like this dude, like this schlep, and fucking people like him. That can find these people. Fix that. I'm glad I never played the game. I feel like that's probably a little bit below me. Not to be a dick, but Roblox looks a little bit young for me. Anyway, back to the story. Yeah, I can't believe that anybody would try to protect pedophiles, even if it made them money. Because if you got rid of those 100, I don't know how many pedophiles are on Roblox, but I have to assume for every pedophile on a platform, there's probably 100 parents like me who want the kids on it because there's fucking pedophiles on it. So, now, flip side of that. I don't know what pedophiles say to children in Roblox. I don't know. Not a pedophile, don't play Roblox. But I do know what was said a couple years ago in fucking GTA 5 and fucking Call of Duty chats. And that shit was a whole nother level of both inappropriate / racist / It's a Minecraft rip. That's kind of what I saw from it. Yeah, fucking wood chipper. That's right. But I mean, in all fairness, like, how much of that is the same kind of racist rants from 8-year-olds that you hear playing Call of Duty? Some of those kids, man, whoo, I didn't know those words could be said in pleasant company. I take my bike out. So I had my bike out. I rode last week. Well, I had to ride last week in a fucking car because it was fucking broken. Back to the story. But yeah, I rode to work the other day. And then so last Friday was my birthday. I turned 45 last Friday. Then we went to we drove across the state to watch soccer. My kids play soccer, and my two sons and my exchange student son all three play soccer. And so we had to go across the state. It's like a 7-hour drive to one, and then like 8-hour drive to the other. So I went and I fucked my leg up because I got my fake knee. And apparently, when you're sitting in the car for 7 hours, you're supposed to wear like your compression sock. I didn't wear that. And by the time we got to our destination, my leg, you couldn't tell it, my thigh to my foot was the same size all the way down. It was so swollen and gross. And I had to basically be miserable. Even now, my leg's still swollen, but it's finally a bit better. And I got home and took blood thinners, and it's been ice and elevated, and it's been bad. So Friday, again, I have to drive to Sioux Falls, which is about a 5-hour drive. So it's thankfully not as far, but I'm going to have to wear my stuff because I am now old, and I need to put on my compression socks and my hearing aids and drive across the state in my Subaru. So anyway. But yeah, dude, I love them old Shadows, man. I guess I don't know if it's old. I don't know what year Shadow you have, but those are really good little bikes. Shadows run forever. They really do. They're good fucking bikes, man. Some of them looked considerably better than others. Some of the ones from like the 90s. Actually, you know what? They had a Shadow, I think it was an 1100. The ACE was actually a really sharp looking little bike. It looked like kind of like a Heritage Softail kind of bike, but it had a shaft drive, liquid cooled. It was a good bike. I had a couple of different friends of mine that had those back when I was in the Marine Corps, back in like the late 90s, early 2000s. Because you couldn't buy a Harley back then. You had to it was like a wait list for a new Harley. And so you had to either get a really old Harley, or you had to get a metric cruiser. And I had a couple buddies get those Honda Shadow ACEs. I had two buddies of mine that had those, and then another guy had a Kawasaki Vulcan. It looked like an Indian. It was really cool. It had like the full fender. It was I think that was an 800 Vulcan. It might have been a 1500. It was a cool bike though. Those were cool bikes back in the day, and they're still pretty cool looking. They kind of had their looks held up. Some of those bikes from like the mid 2000s were really plasticky and shitty, and then used Harleys got to be so cheap that it was really hard for them to compete. So they really had to drop their quality down, I think. But actually, buddy of mine had a Yamaha. My buddy Mark had a Yamaha Warrior. That was a cool bike too. Fast. That bike was quick. He was a big dude. Mark, he still is a big dude, and it fit him really well, size wise. Fit him really well. Test rode a couple Enfield. Okay, so this is it. 650 is the twin, right? They used to have like a 350 and a 500 thumper singles. That 500 single was a fun bike to ride. One of the guys that I work with has one of those Enfields, and depending on the riding you do, sounds perfect, is really torquey, gets up quick, but anything over like 65 miles an hour, he was really complaining about. He was really complaining about it. Like he lives in the same town I do. I live in Spearfish. I work in Deadwood, and it's like a 15-minute ride, and it's got 5 miles of interstate, give or take, depending on what exit you take. And he was saying he can't take the interstate because it gets too like unstable at interstate speed. So he didn't like it for that. And I know I hit 70 no problem. And I wonder too, like which model he has. It's the twin cylinder though, so I think it's the 650. But you know what, honestly, my Harley, I still got a 5-speed. I have an old twin cam with a 5-speed. My Road King's only a 5-speed, and I had a dyno with a 6-speed, and I really liked it. This bike isn't near as fast as that dyno. That dyno had a 96 and a 6-speed was a 10, and that thing cracked me up, dude. I mean, fast as fuck. And then I got this Road King because my wife likes to be more comfortable on the back, and I got a really, really good deal on it. It's an 02. I love it though. But yeah, dude, you can get like an old Road King for like $5,000 now. Less, honestly. I saw a 2007. This is where I live. I saw a 2007 Road King Custom yesterday for $4,500. Had like 32,000 miles on it. And it has a 96 and a 6-speed on it. So I mean, look around. I mean, new bikes are nice. I'm not gonna bullshit. Like, I wish I could afford a new Harley because I would. Well, you know, honestly, no. Fuck that. I'm not gonna say that. Even if money was no fucking option, I think some of the new bikes are fucking ugly. I really, really, really like the road bikes or the road glides. Love them. Until they change the fairing to the new style fairing, can't stand them. I really like that, like the 2012-ish, 2012 to 14. I think my next bike will probably be either a Road Glide. Actually, you know, I almost got an Ultra Classic or Ultra Limited. I looked at one. It was a 2010, and it had like 38,000 miles, 35,000 miles, something like that, and it was only like $10,000. I really almost got it, but it's hard for me. It's because I mean, like, I live 15, 20 miles from Sturgis. I live in the hills, right? That video at the beginning I took on my bike. So it's hard for me to get a big heavy touring bike when I don't tour. I do some. I'm not going to say I don't take it on long rides, but I don't anymore. I really don't. And so I have a problem with, you know, getting a big heavy touring bike, but I do want more comfort than like a Dyna or a Softail. So that's kind of why I really like the Road Kings, because they're not quite as big as heavy as the Ultra Classics or fairing, when the bikes with the fairings, whether it be the Road Glide or the Street Glide or whatever. But I do want 6 speeds. And I do want cruise control. That's been I need one of those. So Indian Chief Bobber, yeah, those are okay. They kind of, I don't know. I do like some of the Indian stuff. I haven't looked a whole lot. Like, I think but the Bobber I know doesn't have like the big flowy fenders. So that's not as bad. Their motor looks weird to me, but I mean, it's cool. I like it. I'm not trying to say I don't like it. It just looks kind of weird. It's kind of out of place, but I think it's something that's definitely beauty's in the eye of the beholder thing. If I had to buy a new bike right now, I would either buy that or like a Heritage Softail or something. I don't like the new touring bikes. I don't love the new, like, the Dynas are starting to look really weird and shit. And like Indian with their like their fairing, like the fixed fairing, like a road glide, looks really weird. And their regular fairing, whatever that, like Chieftain or whatever, with like the bat wing kind of fairing, that's a little bit better looking. But I don't know, 16-inch apes. Yeah, I'm gonna put if I keep my Road King, I'm gonna put bigger. I have like Heritage Softail handlebars on it now, but I still feel like I'm riding like this. I kind of want apes on it. So if I keep mine, that'll be my winter time project. They sell like pre-wired and everything apes with a brake line and everything, and it's like $600. That might be my next edition. That and white walls. I have black walls on it now. I need white walls. I was looking at putting a 21-inch wheel on the front too. Finish Cholo one out. So I'll figure it out. That's the cool thing about bikes, though, is you can get whatever you want and you can make it your own. That is the really cool thing about it. I don't know. Indian's better now than so. Indian Motorcycle Sturgis was one of the first Indian dealers, and it's still one of the largest. And so I stopped by there quite a bit just to kind of, they actually have really good deals on used Harleys. But a lot of people trade their Harleys in for Indians. They really do. But when they first started, you couldn't get anything like custom for them other than like their branded shit. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't get cool, and they made like a weird size handlebar. They made like weird controls and weird exhausts. So you couldn't like, I understand what they were doing. They're trying to get it to where the Harley guys couldn't just swap their shit over, which I do understand that. But now that the aftermarket's kind of caught up to them, they wanted to have all proprietary shit, right? They wanted you to go down there and buy Indian grips and Indian handlebars and Indian seats and Indian wheels. That's not how motorcyclists are. I don't want Harley Davidson fucking handlebars. I want custom handlebars. I don't want Harley Davidson wheels. I want custom wheels. Same with Indian. I don't want to buy like different Indian wheels. No, I don't want that. I want cool. I want different. I want my bike at a stoplight. Like I said, I live 15 miles from Sturgis. Okay. You want to talk about the typical motorcycle douche right now? Okay. Bandana, fucking Fu Manchu kind of or like a goatee kind of shit on a black street glide listening to fucking Cowboy by Kid Rock. That was about 70% of the fucking rally this year. I don't want that. I want to pull up on my blue and silver and chrome Road King that I can park on Main Street Sturgis, that I can look down the row and I can see my fucking bike from down the street. You know what I mean? That's what I want. Or like that 79 Kawasaki 1100 he just said. Yeah, you bring that bitch to Sturgis, dude. It used to be, in 1979, you rode that bitch to Sturgis, it was going to get lit on fire and drug down Main Street. Now people are going to appreciate it for the bike that it is. And that's okay. That's cool. To have something different than everybody in the crowd. And it doesn't have to be the $50,000, $100,000 fucking raked out custom. It can just be different. It can be a Kawasaki 1100. It can be a Ducati or a Moto Guzzi. Moto Guzzis are cool bikes, man. You can have something like that and people are like, hey, what's that thing? If you go to the Harley dealer right now and you spend, what's a brand new Road Glide, like 45 grand probably? Go spend 45 grand on a brand new Road Glide and you park it on Main Street Sturgis during the rally, nobody's going to say a fucking word to you. Pull up on a Moto Guzzi. And people are like, hey, man, what's that? That's cool. What is that bike? There's something to that. Sturgis on a normal weekend is dead as fuck. Let me, they have a live stream. Let me pull it up. I used to have it as one of my things. Sturgis.com live webcams. Bam, 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 bam. Do. Let me see. Watch on YouTube. Bam. I can't pull. I used to have it on my thing. There's like, fuck, it's crazy, dude. It is crazy. There is nothing. It's just a normal ass fucking street right now, dude. It's dead as fuck. Which is good. Honestly, it's so good. Because, like, I don't know. It's just a normal ass town. It's just a normal old town. Honestly, actually, I think I might know there's a 4Runner. I see one motorcycle on Main Street, Sturgis. And it's not even on Main Street. It's on, like, 5th. Which is fine, dude. Sturgis is a normal ass town. Like, right now, it's back to normal. It's like, I think population Sturgis is about 10,000 people. I don't even think that many. Sturgis, South Dakota population is 7,100 or 7,014 in 2024. 7,000 people in Sturgis on a normal weekend, on a normal day. And it's back to that. We actually next weekend they have a Mustang rally and there's some races and stuff. We have a couple different. They do that during the summer, like the Corvettes come. This weekend is what's called Cool Deadwood Nights, and it's they have it in Deadwood. And there'll be like, it's all cars up to 1973. 73 is the cutoff, and that is a big deal. It's all classic cars and shit, and yeah, tumbleweeds. It's just a normal town with seasonal events. It shouldn't be a common thing, or we played out real fast. Yeah, Deadwood's cool though, or like these little towns. Like, honestly, this is what I tell people: if you want to come see the rally, if you want to come experience Sturgis and see the rally and do the things, right? What you do is you come here on like the last Saturday of the rally. Okay? You're going to pay for a hotel room. But by Monday morning, everyone's gone. It takes them like a month, 5-6 weeks to set up all the tents, all the shit. Harley brings in giant semis with all their bikes and these fucking tents, and Jack Daniels has these big barrels they set up, and like this giant fucking chair and all these things, and there's t-shirt tents and fucking vendors. There's all this shit setting up for like 4 or 5 weeks before the rally. Okay, Sunday afternoon, they're fucking gone, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. Monday morning, all those big semis are rolled out, and Sturgis is back to normal town. If you want to ride the canyons, if you want to ride the hills, if you want to ride to Mount Rushmore or Devil's Tower or some shit like that, you come. Bullshit. You get here Saturday of the rally. You can see all the people. You can see all the tits. You can pay $12 a beer. You can do all that stuff. Go to a concert. Sunday, go buy some t-shirts that are 50 to 70%. Sometimes you get t-shirts for 90% off on fucking Sunday. Get some cheap-ass shirts. And then ride your bike on Monday. Stay there all week. You can fucking do. You can fucking, yeah, dude. You can do all that shit all week. Or come in September when the leaves are changing. The rally itself, the rally is cool. If you have never seen something like the motorcycle rally, I suggest you go. Sturgis should be, if you're interested at all in motorcycles, the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally is absolutely something that you should do. It should be a bucket list thing for you to do. It should 100% be a bucket list thing to do. Now, I don't see the need to come every week or every year. You know what I mean? And we get those people who come every year. And that's, if you want to do that, that's your prerogative. That's cool. You do what you want. But $12 a beer, and that's cheap. You go out to some of the campgrounds, dude, it's like fucking $20, $16, $20, but it's like the big cans or the, like pounders, but still, yeah, it's like $20. Actually, you know what locals trick? If you're going to go somewhere like the Buffalo Chip for a concert or the Full Throttle, whatever. I haven't been on the new Full Throttle. Went to the old Full Throttle. But you put make sure your bike's got saddlebags in it. You put on the one side of your saddlebags, you put a coat and shit because it gets fucking cold at night. And if you're going to ride home, you need a fucking coat. And the other fucking saddlebag, you put a sixer. And you drink your 6-pack of beer. You buy it from the gas station or liquor store where it's cheap. But don't you fucking dare. If two things. One, the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally that first week of August is not the time nor the place to learn how to ride a motorcycle. Every year, there's dozens of people who die by sliding off the fucking road and not knowing how to ride their motorcycle. There's too many people around to learn how to ride a motorcycle. Secondly, that is not the time to drink and drive. The last time I went to a concert, I went to Buffalo Chip. Buffalo Chip is like on the northeast side of Sturgis. It's about 2 miles outside of town. And when you go, you buy a ticket to get in. Buffalo Chip's a huge campground. Okay, it's huge. When you spend the night, or when you buy a ticket, You don't just go to the concert. They have a concert venue, right? But then you're also, that coupon wristband entitles you to a camping spot, right? So you go to your camping. You can go set up, you take a little tent, set up your tent, walk over to the fucking thing, drink some beers, then walk back to your tent and fucking crash for the night. It's great. If you're going to drive back to your hotel or drive back to your house, if you live here, you do not drink more than about half a beer and drive home, because you are going to get stopped multiple times. I got pulled over 3 times between the Buffalo Chip and the interstate, and right before I got on the interstate, they had a sobriety checkpoint where they stopped everybody. I had a beer at 6 o'clock, stayed till the end of the concert at 2. Right? And no. Strap a keg on the back. Yeah, fuck yeah. That's what I mean. But you stay at the campground. If you're gonna drink, stay at the campground. Walk back to your fucking tent, crash the fuck out, fuck a fat bitch, whatever. Do what you want. The fucking campgrounds out there, dude, are like, it's like the Wild West, dude. Once you cross that fucking threshold, like you cross this, like, it's a cattle guard is what it is. But it feels like once you cross that cattle guard, they before the cattle guard, you show them your wristband or you pay for your shit, whatever, and then you hop on your bike and you go across this cattle guard. And it's like, once you cross that cattle guard, you are in like a different fucking world. You know what I mean? You are in a whole different fucking environment. There's no cops there. They have like their own security patrol. But if you don't want to wear clothes, you fuck go around stark ass naked, and you won't be the only one. There's no rules. There's like lakes, people are skinny dipping in them. There's people doing blow off their fucking gas tank. Dude, I've fucking seen some weird shit at the fucking Buffalo Chip. Period. It smells like fucking rotten coochie and weed and spilled beer. It is wild, dude. It is wildness. It is the wild. Nobody gives a fuck either. Do whatever you fucking want. Going to Jurassic Park, yeah. Fucking fat ass naked women. Is what it feels like. But it's cool though. I mean, it's very freeing, and I think that's the thing that keeps people coming back to like the Buffalo Chip. Now, the full throttle back in the day, the full throttle burned down about 7 years ago. When the full throttle burned down and moved to where it is now, I think that it's more. They used to be more refined. They would have more rules, a little more whatever. Now I think it's pretty limitless, but it's pretty far out of town. Yeah, Biketoberfest. And see, and I don't know. I've never been to Daytona. I've never been to any rally but the Sturgis rally, and that's because I live in proximity to it. When I was a kid, I lived in Iowa. We came out for the rally. What kind of came out? My family was from my grandpa lived out here, and my mom's aunts and uncles and shit. So we'd come out for we'd come out for the summer, kind of for the rally, because my dad and my uncle would go down and hang out at the motorcycle rally. But realistically, fat naked women, yeah. Parents go, yeah, dude. And honestly, it is something, like, I'm telling you, like, fucking, if nothing else, dude, like, take a week, throw your bike in the back of your pickup, and just get up here, fucking ride your bike around the hills, and go stay in a campground. It's fucking fun, dude. It's fucking fun. You know what a lot of people do now is they've it used to be, I still kind of rag on people with fucking trailer week. I kind of rag on, but I understand. I understand if you live somewhere like far away, if you live on the East Coast, or if you live fucking more than about, it's like you were 25. Yeah, right, exactly. It's almost as hot too. But so, I understand the people that like throw their bike in a fucking trailer and haul ass out here because, like, you know, I know for me, if Sioux Falls is 5 hours by car, or it's 7 hours on the bike, because I got to stop, I got to get water, I got to take a piss, I got to fuck smoke a cigarette. I don't smoke anymore, but whatever. You know what I mean? But anything, a day's drive on a motorcycle, you get half as far as you do in a car or a pickup. right? And honestly, best thing to do is you get a trailer that's big enough to fit 2 bikes in, okay? And even if you just throw a couple cots in, some sleeping mat or some shit, air mattress or whatever, and you pull out to one of those campgrounds, unload your bikes, ride around, and just fucking, hey, King, thanks for being here, buddy. Thanks for coming out, man. But you just put a cooler full of fucking beer and water and shit, like a little Coleman stove. You don't even need a fucking full-ass camper. You need like a 6x12 trailer. And get one of those vents on top so you don't fucking die. And you park your bikes outside, sleep in the fucking trailer, or sleep in the bed of the pickup, whatever. You know what I mean? And then you throw your bikes back in the trailer and you drive home. If you have 2 dudes, you can drive basically nonstop. You know what I mean? And you can drive from, you could drive, my buddy Tim drives out from Pennsylvania in 2 days. Him and his wife do. You know what I mean? If you can drive Pennsylvania out here in 2 days, you can drive from fucking anywhere out here in 2 days. I drove from here to Augusta, Georgia, basically in a day on my own. You know what I mean? Fucking do it, man. It's cool. You can do it. Absolutely, you can do it. Especially if there's 2 guys, 2 bikes. Bring your wives if you want. Throw them in the back of the crew cab, whatever. But even then, dude, like I said, 2 dudes you can fucking stay in a 6x12 trailer. Just fucking chill out. Stay out of the rain. Go to the campgrounds. Enjoy your night. Fucking see some fat naked bitches, and then come home. You don't gotta spend $1 million on hotel rooms are expensive. Hotel rooms are very pricey during the motorcycle rally. About $500 a night. But you can do it on the cheap, man. Like I said, throw your bike in the back of your pickup, and when you bring a couple ramps, and when you get here, unload your bike, and just fucking set a tent up. You're good. So, yeah, dude, I don't know. But I definitely encourage anyone to come. But I will say don't sweat it if you don't make it, kind of deal. But come, like, this year was 85th. It's a little bit busier than normal. Next year will be 86. Don't give a shit about that. Come out. It's a good time. For years, I try to get everyone to do like a rally special. And have all of us come out, like all the radio personalities come out, hang out at my house. I put up some camp. I have a camper. My in-laws have a camper. I got a big ass yard. We could put some fucking tents out there. I have like if we wanted to, 1, 2, 3 bedrooms downstairs and 3 bedrooms upstairs. I have a 6-bedroom house. Yeah, Missouri, Sioux Falls. Yeah, absolutely. 1 day by car. Yeah, and then from Sioux Falls to here is 5 hours. To Sturgis is 4. Yeah, you can make it in a day. Absolutely. I made it. Yeah, dude, you can make it that far in a day. We have a lot of people come. Actually, the Ozarks and Arkansas, both. Like that northern Arkansas, southern Missouri, there's a lot of people come up to Sturgis for that. So, but yeah, dude, I mean, I keep trying to have like a radio. And like I can set up like in my garage is air conditioned, right? Clean it out, have like a big ass fucking table sitting there, and we could all fucking be on the radio together in there. That'd be fucking cool as shit. But no one wants to do it. Anyway, maybe we'll do that next year. We'll try to get something. Let's get some planning done. And we can maybe do something where people come out. Yeah, going to New Orleans. Yeah, that'd be fun. We should do that. We should have like a travel. No. I say we should get back to me buying something I don't need. Yeah, set up a GP medium. Oh God, could you imagine the smell of that thing with fucking? Nah, I'm good, man. It already, the rally already smells like dirty pussy and sweaty balls and spilled beer and weed. I don't need it to smell like oily GP medium too. Oh boy, that'd be a rally memory, wouldn't it? But okay, it is midnight Eastern and it is 10 o'clock Mountain. I'm gonna start wrapping things up. Hey, I'm glad we got to do a full show tonight. What do you guys think of this new time slot? Like, I tried doing this on a Sunday and we didn't get much buy-in. Not too many people showed up. But I think we're gonna keep doing this like double header where we have King Smith and Coach doing Wednesday nights. Yeah, go to bed, dude. I'm wrapping this shit up anyway. But yeah, those tents smell like throw up. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They smell horrible. I think we're gonna keep doing this doubleheader on Wednesdays. I think it works out good for everybody. As long as you guys smell. He's big ladies. Kind of late for me on the East Coast, but I just drink. Well, that's good. And maybe we can do an hour earlier. We could probably do. If I wanted to give King enough time to finish his show, so we didn't like piggyback off him. You know what I mean? I don't want to jam things up. But if he's gonna be done by like 8 my time, if he does a 2-hour show, and then we do an hour, then it's not so late. That might be the way to go too. But we'll kind of play with this a little bit. Well, I like this late slot a little bit. It works out better for me. I think it works out better for you guys. So we'll kind of keep this up. But anyway, so tonight you have been listening to me, Radar, right here on the Smoke Pit. TZ is going to be out for a little bit. She's got some life going on. So CQ and I were talking about maybe. Oh, you turned 47 today, Captain Wayne. Awesome. Happy birthday, buddy. Hey, December 5, David. Thanks for coming out, buddy. I turned 45 last Friday, man. Anyway, no, I appreciate everyone for being here. I like this time slot too, and then we're gonna keep it up. I think the same day, same channel. I might do an hour earlier. Well, we'll kind of hash it out. Maybe we'll do a couple weeks of this. I don't want to change like every week, so maybe do a couple weeks of this, and then we'll figure it out. Oh, dude, what'd you do? What'd you do for your birthday? Now I'm curious now. You have to let me know. I'm gonna work on this a little bit though. Work on my shutting things down. So you've been listening to me, Radar, right here. I may bring on some co-hosts, some guest co-hosts while TZ's out. She'll be out for a couple weeks, months maybe. I'm not sure. She's got a lot going on, and this is real life is way more important than this shit. I'm just gonna say that out loud. Tomorrow night is Sergeant's time. Ice Spakey. They'll be hanging out, doing all things sergeanting. Big Army, Little Army, National Guard Reserves, retirees, all that stuff. Bringing you some updates. Friday night is Friday night a thing? Are we doing anything on Friday night? I know. I don't think so. I don't think we're doing anything on Friday. Maybe. Anyway. Anyway, got some gaming going on this weekend. Sunday nights at Dawn's a Day. Day of no scheduled activities. We'll be doing. I'll be at work. A lot of fantasy football stuff. Oh, if you're into, I should have did this earlier, man. Oh fuck. If you're into fantasy football, we have a listeners' fantasy football league. You can play against me and CQ and Coach and King Smith and anybody else who wants to join. It's free to join. There should be a link attached to the tags in this. If I did it right, there should be links attached to it on the thing. If not, go to WTF Nation Radio on Facebook, and on there is a link to sign up for our fantasy football league. It is free to join. We usually do some prizes. Maybe this year we'll do some swag stuff. But absolutely, if you're into fantasy football, the draft is in 2 weeks. So you have 2 weeks to sign up, study a little bit, and be in our fantasy football league. We'd love to have you. And then we can talk. Oh, I won't talk. I'll probably talk about it a little bit because I'll probably be winning. So I got to talk about it a little bit. And then, anyway, enough about that. Monday, the Aptly Named Monday edition. With Ice and all of his stuff. Okay, Smoke Pit just changed it. It got shared up in the thing. Oh, so Co-ops is Saturday. FTX is next week. Co-ops is Saturday. But in the chats there is the winner is gonna get a pair of Air Jordans. That's from Coach. So me, CQ, and King will be in there, and I bet Coach is in there too. Calls out of his show. I call it more than he does. Cat Wing went to a local winery, ate a really, really, really good steak, and had some cake and ice cream. That's awesome, dude. That's really cool. Karaoke. That sounds way better than my birthday. Get my legs full. It was good. But yeah, please come hang out in our fantasy football league. Monday night is the Afternoon Monday edition with Ice. There'll be Ice and Massey. They'll be talking about all things. They'll do a lot of common sense. That too. Ice is good at the common sense stuff. Current events. Tuesday is Pop Culture War with CQ. And then Wednesday is the Wednesday night doubleheader with your boy Coach and the actual King Smith. And then followed up with the Smoke Pit with me, Radar. So, dude, I'm down. This is going to be so fun. I'm looking forward to school starting. I'm looking forward to kind of fall. Like, summertime kind of feels like bleh. Right? This kind of feels like we're getting back into things. Fucking excited about it. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes here at W.T.F Nation Radio. Look for increased presence on all the social media platforms. So follow us on X, on Discord. There's a Discord link. I don't have it because I'm lame, but I have Discord, but not. Dude, all my shit's scale modeling. I'm fucking lame as shit. Anyway, follow us on Discord, on Facebook, on YouTube. Follow us on all your social medias, Instagram. Follow us on that shit. Hang out, interact with. There's going to be some interactions with me, interactions with TZ. There's going to be interactions with our back of the house staff, who's going to become more front of the house staff. You're going to start seeing them more and more and more and more. And they're great people. We're bringing new people on. This is a really exciting time for WTF Nation Radio and U.S. Army WTF Moments. There's going to be a lot of stuff. There's going to be some cool interviews that are in the pipeline. There's going to be some really fun times coming up. We are kind of ratcheting things up to the next level, and I'm super excited about it. I really appreciate everyone being here, and I hope that you guys are as excited about some of the stuff coming as we are. I'm not going to get into all the stuff, and honestly, I don't even know all the stuff because they don't trust me because Radar's got a big fucking mouth. But the stuff that's happening is going to be super cool, and I'm really excited about it. I really do appreciate everyone being here tonight. Cat Wayne, Phil, fucking everybody. I really do appreciate it, man. Dave Cunningham, it's good seeing you again, buddy. Thanks you guys for being here. Thanks everyone for showing up tonight. It is such a pleasure that I have to be able to spend my Wednesdays with everyone, and I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week right here at 1100 Eastern, 2200 Central, 9 Mountain, 8 Pacific. I do appreciate it. I'll see you guys next week. Shots.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Well, I guess I was born with a gun in my hand. We'd walk the big clear cuts in the pine timberland. Well, the army man told me that I could defend the free. Oh, and draw me a paycheck and get a tech school degree. I said, hey now, Sergeant, that sure does sound fine. Well, the sawmill ain't hiring. Tell me, where do I sign? Won't you light a lantern for me? I'll be gone, but not long. Won't you keep a candle burning? Won't you leave the porch light on? And they still hold a gun, and this is suit of a soldier for your southeastern sun.
tell Mom not to worry. Well, if she's taking it hard, never thought I'd see action back when I joined the Guard. Well, all this will be over more later than soon, as I wrote in a letter beneath the big Afghan